in that state. So we are underway, Sam.
Oh, nice low-level shot by Fritz. He's got to keep going to that angle. He's kind of come up into a high C. Antrell Taylor pull his leg out, squares his hips up.
Fritz looking to get that angle. He's got the lock, but Antrell's got him kind of kicked over.
He's making it look, man, that leg, defending that leg attack, he's making it look easy, like he can just push his hips down and away. Look at this. I've been seeing this a lot more lately.
Yep, this is a good spot for Taylor.
Fritz doing a good job. He's not letting this leg go. He's extended, though, and Taylor's running around the corner. Still nothing. Want to look away from that pancake, and Ian comes away again with his head on the inside, but then squares up. Body lock here. Into a roll. We're still all right. There's that three-point takedown. Man, that was a pretty cool exchange. I mean, Fritz didn't just give it up. I mean, man, he fought. First of all, had the nice shot, and then, man, fought.
Fritz the aggressor there. He gets in on the leg first, and kind of a gamey takedown by Taylor as they go neutral again.
Ian timed that low level really nice, and almost if you watch some film, you see that Antrell, he has very good motion. Oh, another body lock, steps inside and trips him down.
Yeah, really explosive there. He goes underhook, steps in. Kind of overwhelmed Fritz there in that position as he cuts him again. They'll go neutrals 2-6 in favor of Nebraska.
But I like that Fritz, we don't want to get thrown here. He's got to keep his arm down, swim out. He's got to swim over the top there. Taylor just tight, throws him straight to his back, stepping over. The bad position for Fritz. He's got to bridge and keep his shoulders off the mat here.
Fritz fighting there. He's keeping one shoulder up, posted on that left hand. Taylor with plenty of time.
He's fighting still, and he's going to come up back behind. He kind of just was content chasing there to just get back off of his back. He's on his knees. He almost got to a place where I felt like he could come out of the back.
Yep, Taylor going to let him square up here and cut him with 12 seconds.
Taylor ran that score up with 3 takedowns and a near fall.
Pretty slick shuck as time expires. End of the first period, 16-3. Taylor's looking to choose neutral. So dangerous on his feet. He can put you on your back. My guess is he's going to go for some victory series here and go for a pin.
I appreciate the Fritz. He's still, doing what he can, putting his best effort out there. All right, with that 3-point takedown by Taylor, that's a technical fall by point superiority. So Antrell Taylor comes away with a 5-point victory for the Cornhuskers.
Wrestling Zion Trujillo, a true freshman for Utah Valley University. Arroyo, a 5-time North Dakota state champ in high school. I think they wrestle 8th grade there as well.
Or they'll allow 8th grade to wrestle up in the high school. If you're good enough, man. 5-time state champ. Nice down block and a heavy hip. Zion does a good job of just kind of breaking away from that little bit of a shot. Almost cleared the hands enough to shoot and penetrate through, but Araujo stops him.
Trujillo, one of those guys, he's got length, he can get to the leg. He's aggressive.
Russian tie here. Pull across his chest. Oh, and a snap down. He's trying to cut that corner. Zion does a good job to square up.
Kind of fed him his leg there. Zion gets to a lock, but Arujo kind of sit in that corner.
That's twice now where that defense from Nebraska just literally grab that back leg, pull it way up, and just take your base out from underneath you if you have a shot. Both matches at 157 and 165 pounds. So the leg comes in and the three-point takedown gets awarded.
Trujillo looking to get that hip down and get his leg free there. Slide his hips forward.
He's got his back. I was going to say for a moment there, he had his left hand pinned to his side and has it again.
Coach Hall urging his athlete to scoot forward, crawl forward. You see true freshmen oftentimes come into the college scene, especially at this level, struggle on bottom. And when they don't move, they get put in pinning combinations.
Well, and that's it. You see here that bar is in. Arujo trying to actually tighten it up to run it around. You see him here. He just keeps tightening it up and tightening up. Legs come in.
Yep, he's got the bar still, but it's going to be a stall warning on bottom.
Oh, and here comes this cradle. Not a great position for Zion. He's got to fight that lock and make sure he tries to keep those shoulders off the mat.
And time expires. Saved by the bell for Zion Trujillo.
4-point near fall awarded. Choice in the second period goes to Zion, and he defers. Arujo chooses down.
Trujillo with the return here.
Big return, but we're in a Granby. You can see that Arujo knows what he's doing with this. He's going to hold it. He's not going to let this go. Now we're in this kind of like single leg here. Whips it down. Call that a 2-point reversal. Standing Granby.
Zion with those long limbs. He stood Granby, but still was able to reach the ground.
Look at this. Leg extended, but the power half is coming on. So a battle of wills here. Who's gonna win this position? And Zion's getting flattened out here. Finally let go of that foot. Oh, this is power half in this leg ride. This is tight, dude. Double legs coming in, power half. When you get in this position, oh my gosh, you gotta just fight.
Yeah, painful there.
Near fall is coming on here. Arujo abandons the legs but keeps that half on. Now Zion's on his back. He's got to fight. 35 seconds here. He does a good job getting his arm in between the body. That was a really nice timing. Just sneak his hand in between the body so he could turn his hips down square to the mat.
Yeah, a lot of fight down there, but Arujo mean with that arm bar. That'll be it for 165 pounds.
Short time. There was 14 seconds left, but man, Arujo knew what he was doing, man. So that's a 6-point fall victory. Takes Valley University.
Rogers out of Idaho has had some tricky home duel matches earlier in the season, wrestling Cam Steed of Mizzou. He's in on the leg first. This has been a theme tonight for Utah Valley athletes.
I like it. You know what? You go out, you go for broke. Nice switch to double. He's got to hold this. He's got to try to kid it. Doesn't want to let go of that lock. Man, look at how. And then the roll through. Uh-oh.
Minto with the big lift there.
Now we're in a straight position. Minto throws off. That's exactly what you should do. Throws the legs off, and now he's in this attack position, going to try to hook them.
Minto winds up with the takedown after a minute of scrambling.
Hook here. Spiral ride here. Minto just tight here.
Minto really hanging off that left side. He's got a lot of weight on the left leg for Rogers.
Well, I look at that. He's got that cross-body wrist lock.
Yeah, it's an anchor there. He's safe to drape, but they go out of bounds.
Get a fresh start here. I'm going to say that cross wrist chasing. We got to look out for that, the rolling tilt here. Nice job keeping his hips aloof a little bit.
Nebraska tough on top tonight. Minto, a sophomore out of Cape Coral, Florida. About 25 seconds left in the first period.
A little bit of like a reach there. Not sure if that was a real shot by Minto, but Rogers does a good job just down blocking either way. Oh, that was kind of went down a little funny there.
Coach Hall urging Hudson Rogers to keep his hands low. Those low-level attacks of Minto are dangerous. Coach Tervel Dlagnev, Nebraska, half Nilsson, pressure on the head. It's going to be Rogers starting on top. Minto with a quick sit. He turns and faces. That'll be one.
You know,
we're going to say continuing action there.
Yeah. Minto, man, he gets that kind of like over-under and just reaches down, like slides down the back and just grabs his leg like it's nothing. I mean,
and just kept
he is so strong, just grabs,
forward.
pulls it forward, and just goes out. Rogers does a good job of just keeping his level low enough not to get tipped over.
Minto, again, digs that underhook and just drives forward. He's got a lot of weight forward. He gets to a leg,
Man,
not quite.
Both these guys are like, all right, let's get in this and vie for position here. Oh, low-level shot. Stall warning coming on Rogers.
That'll be 3 takedown for Minto. He got in on that low level and just kind of sat him to his butt. There's going to be blood time here.
Blood time for Rogers.
What do you think about that stall call, Chasen?
I think Rogers has taken as many shots. This second period is a little more Nebraska oriented as far as offense.
But they both, I feel like aside from the shot that there was a continuation just sprawling out, I feel like they're both wrestling, hand fighting well in the middle here. So I don't know how I feel about that. But Taylor turns that into, or Minto turns that immediately into some offense. So we're 7-1. Christopher Minto.
Minto with the quarterfinals win over UVU athlete Terrell Barraclough last season at the NCAA National Championships at 165 pounds. Came up to 74s this season. Currently ranked 4th, but super competitive athlete at both weights.
Minto says, hey, let's just start neutral here. We start neutral. Point gets awarded to Rogers. And here we go. A little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather for both guys. Let's see what comes out of it. Man, that underhook. Minto just throws it up. Oh, nice
Rogers
double leg
in
shot.
on a slick shot. He's in deep. Minto never gives up here, though.
He doesn't. He curls his legs back. This is the second time. He curls his legs back, and it's hard to even just hook those legs.
And he walks himself out of it. Still no takedown.
No, they awarded a takedown, and now it's locking hands. So I don't know if Rogers knew that he was given the takedown.
And that'll be it for the period. They're going to sort out the score here. Looks like Coach Hall and Coach Ed Scott are going to approach the bench, see what. We also have some blood we got to clean up as we go into the third period.
So, man, that shot, he did a good job. Dude, Minto, both times Rogers had a shot, he has him on his hip, and all he's got to do is just go around and kind of step over those legs or lock up. But, man.
He commits to that lock.
Well, he commits to the lock, but Minto just sits there, legs curled back. He's not going to let his legs get locked up. But also weird because you can't move. I don't know, man.
He moved him, though. He was stepping out. He was stepping backwards.
With his legs curled back. Like,
yeah,
very, very
on his
cool.
toes.
Minto, very cool defense to not give up that position.
Yeah, we saw the same thing in the first period. Hudson Rogers in on a shot, and Minto goes to that chest wrap, stays in that lock, and then winds up not getting scored on and earning the takedown there. So looks like Minto, it's going to be UVU's choice. Rogers choose bottom. Score 8-5 in favor of Minto. And it looks like he wants the optional start.
All right, 6-8. Riding time is a factor right now. But we know Rogers got some shots, right?
Yeah, Minto looking like the aggressor here.
Another high C shot. Dude, Minto, so strong. He just grabs the inside of that ankle, boom, just pulls it up.
Yep, notice the hips here too. Rogers being gritty though. He's got his head in the wrong position.
Well, if he stays there, he's got to keep his angle moving. So now he's going to try to hop over and put Minto on his butt.
Minto comfortable here. Notice how he sits. He's got the lock, and he's going to look to step over and lock that ankle.
Yeah, I think Rogers has got to do the right thing. He's got to try to extend that. Oh, it doesn't do it. He's got one more chance here. And then a three-point takedown comes out. Rogers had his foot. If he could have grabbed it and continued to extend it, he would have kept him on his hip, kept Minto on his hip, and wasn't able to hold it. So Minto comes behind for a.
Coach Manning getting Minto's attention. He says, cut him here.
Oh, kind of a pancake. This is not good position. 45 seconds left.
It was a sneaky pancake. Rogers fights back to his belly. 6-11 with about 30 seconds left.
Man, Nebraska just, okay, here he goes. So here, I think he's going for those bonus points, right?
Yeah, you know, it's tricky, though, because he acts like he's going to cut you. He acts like he's letting you go, and then he's looking for those pancakes and those trips. They go out of bounds, 7-11 in favor of Minto. Minto in deep. Takedown right at the buzzer.
That takes that to the major decision victory. Rogers, you know, listen, he had some good shots, had some good offense, but man, not enough against number 4 ranked Minto.
Caleb Uhlenhop for the Wolverines out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Caleb splitting matches this past road trip for UVU. He's had some high notes this season and dropped some matches he probably shouldn't have. Another unorthodox athlete.
Both guys just hand fighting tough right here in the middle. Nothing yet, kind of sizing each other up.
Yeah, first minute of the match goes by. We're still scoreless. Coach Timmy McCall saying, get to those knees. Ice with an angle here, but Caleb still vying for that ankle. He's going to bend the knee weird if this ref doesn't keep an eye on it.
Well, yeah.
And he's going to go ahead and stop it there.
Yeah, that I might have done it before that, but either way, Uhlenhop does the right thing in the way that he scrambled there. But Ice, dude, man, he came through, boom, that little knee tap.
Yeah, Ice no slouch out of Ponderosa High School. He's a 3-time 5A finalist, 2-time state champ in Colorado, and then Super 32 champ.
It's cool to see some of the Super 32 being one of the tougher tournaments, several other tournaments. If you're placing there, you know, you're going to get looks from several different big colleges, big universities. Nice little change there, man. If he would have touched and gone, man, I feel like he had space to explode through there. But Uhlenhop just fakes.
Caleb, good in that Russian tie. He looks to get to it. Ice does a good job of circling away, and he goes underhook.
That's where Ice had some offense from that underhook to the far knee, kind of extended his arm up and tapped the knee. Uhlenhop tries to just extend it up and go for it, but not enough from either wrestler here in the first period.
It's UVU's choice. He's going to defer. Coach Tervel Blagnev says choose bottom.
Ice immediately up into this tripod.
That'll be one escape for Nebraska.
Ice holding position really well here. Uhlenhop, as he's come around, or even here, his level's coming up a little bit too much. But comes out with this Russian, moves him, and Ice just circles. Nice snap by Ice and fakes. Oh, he put probably 3 or 4 different fakes there.
Both guys still on their feet. 45 seconds left. No real good offense yet.
Kind of reached for that. Oh, man. Uhlenhop had a nice penetration step, but Ice did a good job just holding up his hands. Didn't give him any offense to reach off of that.
Short time.
All right, man. Tight match. You know, both guys, they both got their own offense, hand fighting hard. As we go into the third period, Uhlenhop's going to choose down. What do you think, Chasen?
Yeah, I have confidence in his ability to escape. I think it's going to come down to a takedown, whether it's this period or in overtime. Uhlenhop with that knee slide, he gets to a good position. He's working on the claw.
He's almost just standing up, no hands. Oh, man, a arm coming across his back, but Uhlenhop limp arms out. Ice a little high on that pressure. There he goes. Uhlenhop with a 1-point escape.
Yeah, riding time not a factor, about 25 seconds in favor of Nebraska, but let's see if one of these athletes can get a takedown.
Man, I feel like both of them have had like little flashes of opening up some angle and or space to penetrate, but neither really have shot this entire match.
Yeah, they say, you know, third period, guys start getting tired, you know, and they make these little mistakes or they step weird. And
sweep there. Sorry, Jason.
And then there's the opportunity to score.
I want to roll here. Oh, and Uhlenhop's coming up on top. He's got to elevate. He's got to elevate Ice's leg here, but Ice scrambling as well, too. He comes out. He's got his arm behind. 3-point takedown by Caleb Uhlenhop.
Outside single by Caleb. Shrug or slide by Ice. And then they get into the scramble where Caleb comes out on top with about 30 seconds left.
Ice was on that slide by like a pit bull dog on a junkyard tire. He was not going to let that go, and then Uhlenhop hits that roll and turns it into a scramble and comes up on top. Nice cross-body wrist here. He's gotten him flat. This is what it's going to take to win this match.
Caleb really crowding that
stall warning here.
Cross wrist. And that'll be it. At 184 pounds, Wolverines come away with the win with Caleb Uhlenhop.
You know, that like we said, it's going to come down to one takedown. And, man, wasn't that a great – that was just an awesome scramble. Both guys giving it their all right there at the last.
Yeah, really gamey both.
This one of 4 ranked matchups tonight. Again, number 29, Kel Benny, going up against number 10, Camden McDaniel.
Yeah, Camden, returning All-American. He took 8th place last season for the Huskers. He's a U20 Pan American champion twice.
Doing that international wrestling. Kel, super strong, super athletic. He's always in the fight here. outside shot to ends up in it's kind of a single leg here on the outside.
Yeah, looks to elevate there. He's got Cale Benny hopping.
Tries to run the pipe down, scoops it up, but then he ends up on the other side, switches to kind of a double, but then Cale goes to
a switch
inside.
Neither guy giving up here.
But he's got to keep going towards it. This is one thing with Cale that we've seen is we got strokes of genius light at the end of the tunnel, but he's got to keep going towards it, right, Chasen?
Yeah, he's going to go sit that corner.
He's got to keep scooting his hip into him.
McDaniel lifts that ankle over his head and sits through, and he's back in a scoring position.
Nothing yet. Oh, and a three-point takedown is awarded. How about that as a turn of events?
And Benny back to his feet. So it's 1-3. A lot of action there in the first 2 minutes of this match.
Man, Cale did almost everything right. Except when he got to that angle and he could have kept scooting his hips back down and to go behind. Just not enough. Nice sweep single again. In this drape, but on his butt. Cale's gonna look to lock those hands and then choose a side. He's gotta go high, gotta go.
Benny doing a good job here, but not quite enough. 20 seconds left in the first period.
Again, man, almost did everything just right. Got the lock around those legs. He chose a side. Oh, nice re-attack. Cale in it. I'm loving it. I'm loving what I'm seeing.
Super aggressive. He's looking for his offense. And that'll be it.
McDaniel's choice here in the second.
He'll go bottom. Coach Hall says, hey, keep your head in the game. Andrew Hochstrasser's also got some words of encouragement there from the Utah Valley corner. Quick to his feet, and he goes roll.
All right, what we want is we got to make sure we keep our hips tight.
Yeah, Benny followed the roll, and he's got a half dug in, but McDaniel
double leg
tough
here.
There.
Run him out here.
Coach Hall in his ear right there. Just a convenient spot to go out of bounds.
McDaniel immediately up to his feet, fighting that hand control. Benny now 3 different types of trips down, and roll comes on, out of bounds here.
They're going to say action. Benny not really able to get to his offense. He's being sticky, though. He's really sticky. Hasn't been able to get to a turn or pinning combination. McDaniel just quick to his feet, really fundamental stand-ups. And Benny not able to return.
Uh-oh. McDaniel twice. I felt like those 2 rolls. Oh, now he goes to a switch. Benny has a nice switch, man. We see this often. Got to run him out now. Let's go. All right.
Coach Hall says locking hands here, so he's asking for 1. He's going to consult with the referee. So was control lost or not is, I think, where they're... Give these athletes a quick breather. It'll go 6-3 as we return to action. Benny on top. McDaniel again. And you think he'd be more prepared for these Granby rolls. That's the 5th one probably this match.
But it's a Granby where McDaniel is grabbing the close leg to him. The legs are way too high. He's got to get his hips up, but he gives, you know what, let's just bail out. Let's give up an escape rather than a reversal or some type of other weird position and situation.
Yeah, that was tricky. Let's see what these guys do on their feet here. 40 seconds.
I don't like standing up like that. Let's stay in our positions here. Sweeps outside, but not real crisp. Kel's got it. He's got the athleticism. He's just got to get focused here. Keep that sharp. McDaniel just fundamentally sound. Low to the mat right here. Holding his really strong position. Straight on shot and then a re-attack, but then a switch and nothing there. Just great job. Benny's got a nice switch, man.
He's really proficient in there, and with this, stylistically, I think it just kind of plays in favor of him while wrestling McDaniel and specifically McDaniel. So we're going to the third period. 2 minutes left on the clock. Benny's going to choose bottom. Really competitive against number 10 in the country.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it. McDaniel, man, those hands just tight. Benny breaks out. Now we're neutral. This is a match, Jason. Riding time's not a factor currently. But Benny's got to make that. We know he's got offense, but it's got to be crisp. You know what I mean? As we get more and more tired like that, it's not going to work, right?
Yeah,
that's like a lunge, kind of like fall forward. You can't do it.
That's kind of what we talked about last match is, third period things change. Some of this technique changes when guys get tired.
Double leg shot by McDaniel. Not enough pop to get all the way through. Benny has strong hips too. Both guys just fighting for inside control here. 1 minute here.
Final minute of the match. Benny gets to a leg, but McDaniel's in a good position here.
He's got a lock. You got to fight that lock, right? No takedown yet even.
Nope. He's looking to cinch it up. He's getting it tight too. He steps over and bails on that on the lock.
Takedown.
No, nothing.
Oh, and he rolls.
Ref gives 3 there.
3-point takedown. That takes the match score 10-4 with short time left. I almost felt like he returned him to the mat, but Benny rolled quick enough. Granby rolled quick enough that he might have kept that action alive, but 3-point takedown is awarded.
Yeah, I don't know why McDaniel bailed on the cradle there, having the lock, but 20 seconds. Benny's still wrestling. He's looking to escape. And he's going victory series. He goes low.
All right, well, as we finish up that match at 197 pounds, Camden McDaniel, number 10 ranked wrestler over number 29 ranked Benny. Not a bad match. That was
champion at Oklahoma State, and he's wrestled at Cal State Bakersfield last season and winds up at Nebraska and having a really good season. Jack Forbes, our athlete, senior out of Colorado, really coming into his own as well as a heavyweight.
Ferrari up 2 heavyweight last year from 197 pounds.
Ferrari really favoring that lead leg. He leans heavy on it.
Almost baits wrestlers. Like, hey, yeah, come on right in. Come in here, right?
Both athletes really explosive. you athletes standing behind the bench, they're excited about Jack Forbes.
Both guys just right in the middle here. Ferrari athleticism, off the charts, and nice snap down there. But Forbes, man, this year his athleticism looks up, his strength and his size looks up. So nice matchup here. Goes underneath. I don't know why a stall would come on there. Both guys have been going, but Ferrari comes in with a single leg here.
He looked
just
to lift
lifts,
him.
man. Nice takedown by AJ Ferrari.
And this is where Ferrari really does well. He's sticky on top. He's really gamey. He knows how to drive guys out of bounds. Forbes going to have to do a lot to get off bottom here.
Caution on Ferrari.
Little break in the action as they fix the clock. 40 seconds left in the first period.
Forbes does a changeover there, does it again, and then comes up to his feet. Ferrari just tight lock there. Comes in between. Forbes doing a good job trying to fight that hand. Comes up again. Switch
Trying to
here.
stay in bounds.
Just Ferrari.
He got him by the toe.
Just by the toe, man.
Forbes moving, but Ferrari just had all the answers. These athletes are getting set again. Ferrari kind of slow to.
Yeah, man, he really takes his time as he gets lined up here. Forbes kicks a leg out, switches over, trying to keep that motion or his own motion on bottom.
Short time. Ferrari's going to stick it out the last part of the period.
Forbes spent about a minute, 47 seconds down on bottom.
He looked at Coach Hall, like, should I choose bottom type thing. And Hall said, you have to sit out, get some space. Looks like Ferrari's going to. Well, he told the ref something, but not optional start.
Got to come up. Ferrari comes right through that crotch to do kind of a lift there. A Granby here. Forbes moving well. I mean, dude, these guys move so good, man. That's one thing I love about athletes like Ferrari and Jack Forbes. They are big dudes, but man, the athleticism, the flexibility, the movement, the motion, it's awesome to watch.
Yeah, speaking of flexibility, you think we'll see over/under on Ferrari doing the splits after this?
Oh, yeah, that splits and crossbones. I don't know. It depends on if he wins or loses.
Yeah, it goes up if he wins. Another caution.
Second caution on Ferrari. Antsy here. Next caution would be a penalty point.
Forbes quick to his feet again. Ferrari just gets in on that leg, though. UVU fans are calling for stalls because, Forbes gets to his feet, Ferrari runs him out of bounds. So
Nice
Forbes
escape.
earns an escape here.
I feel like
It's an accomplishment, you know, at this level.
Just enough, man, to earn that 1-point escape. This next little series here with the next minute and 15 seconds is going to be super important to either remain scoreless or to put some points on the board for Forbes.
Yeah, minute left in the second period. Ferrari still, you know, he leans heavy on that leg. He reaches with his right hand.
Re-attack here. Man, what a good job. If you guys oh, nice. Forbes not giving anything up yet. He's going to keep a whizzer
kicks
here.
Out here. He's got whizzer. Ferrari looking to step over those legs. Gets him some elevation.
Oh,
Forbes
nice roll
dives
by
under.
Forbes. Nothing yet. He's not near fall.
Ran out of some momentum there.
But he's got a Granby almost. If
Yeah.
he could hook he's got to hook that far elbow.
They're going to go stale. 17 seconds left in the second period.
Uh-oh. Blood timeout here. So both wrestlers going to get a little bit of a break.
Forbes has done a good job at not bleeding this season. I know they did a lot of work on him. Got some bloody nose going on, but seems to be his MO.
What score is on Ferrari, dude? I'm telling you, he's so fundamentally sound. He's so strong. Like, he's just got this base that's very hard to score on. What do you think it's going to take for Jack to break through that and expose?
He's got to get to an angle.
Both shots that we've had are Ferraris, where he's ended up in a single leg. He kind of likes going there.
He's telling the ref something about his fingers. We're neutral, 17 seconds. Coach Hall's like, let's wrestle. Ferrari just kind of like makes his way around the mat and
He did
lackadaisical.
that. He does that when he lines up, even when he's on top. He just he got his own method, his own routine. Short time here. Oh man, right there, Ferrari stood right up.
He stands often.
But the thing is, he's so dang athletic. I think a lot of people respect the fact that even if he's standing straight up and I try to blast him with a double or a single, he's gonna do something funky and bump out of it. All right, third period. Ferrari chooses down and Forbes is on top. Forbes got his own little stuff out here. He can ride tough. Oh man, just a little turn of the hip and kick, and Ferrari gets that escape.
Looks to shoot him out of bounds. He backed him all the way to the edge and then shot. Ferrari circled right at the last moment, and he's really utilizing that edge.
Both guys shot almost at the same time. Ferrari's just a little bit lower, right? So he ends up in this single leg again. Forbes with a deep whizzer. He's fighting that. Oh, and he tries to roll again, but we don't want to get caught, which he did.
Ferrari put him in danger. And gets too near fall. It was as they go out of bounds. So a minute 15. Forbes is back on bottom. Ferrari's going to fix his knees, fix his socks, fix his shoes. He's getting booed. Nebraska coaching staff, all of them got his attention and said, hey, go neutral. And he just disregarded.
All right, here we go. Back on our feet. Forbes earns the escape. Shot too far away, though. Now Jack's going at it. Here we go.
He can't get past that head-in-hand defense of Ferrari, and he's going to get a stall warning. He did. He drove him straight back. Both guys with the stall warning.
Is Ferrari's gas tank gone here, do you think?
It's hard telling. He's kind of got the same pace all match, no
High
matter
C
what.
shot. but Ferrari just goes around behind, makes it look easy. Forbes has got to stay up, rolls, nothing.
You got to take into account the altitude. You know, Nebraska coming up to Utah to compete.
Standing up. 3.
20 seconds in the match.
Oh, huge snap. Oh, my gosh. Huge snap.
Ferrari runs through there. Some athleticism. Nebraska coaching staff excited about that.
Uh-oh, is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? That's the question. Comes away with a tech fall.
A lot of boos. A lot of boos. And the splits.
There he goes. Ferrari with the signature move.
125 pounds, back to the lightweights. Number 25, Bridger Ricks, wrestling Cale Lauritsen. Ricks on paper with the advantage here, being ranked.
Rick's one of our senior wrestlers who came to Utah Valley out of Western Wyoming Community College, where he was a decorated junior college wrestler. Also, keep in mind, Rick's from Box Elder High School, same high school as Brock Hardy from University of Nebraska. Has this shot, man, tries to kick and trip back, but Kel was planted, so the trip didn't work.
No scores.
Rick's going to try to drag him in here.
Yep, Ricks has that leg elevated. He's looking to drag out. Lauritsen looking to pull out of bounds. And he slips the foot.
Nice. Hey, I'll tell you what, Bridger timed that and played that perfectly. He knew that Lauritsen was trying to skirt out, trying to get that space on the outside to get a reef start. He kicks his leg out, but then Ricks holds his ground and shoots him out to earn that stall warning.
Cale, along with Antrell Taylor, both Nebraska natives wrestling at the University of Nebraska. Bridger Ricks with being a Utah native wrestling here at Utah Valley.
Oh, Rick's been working on that big windmill drag. Tries it. Not well timed. Doesn't work how he wants it to. But it's sweet when he hits it.
Minute left in the first period. Kind of a size disparity just in the body types of these two athletes.
I agree.
Rick's really stout.
Okay, here we go. Now we're underhook here. Stalemate. We get a fresh start here.
We'll go scoreless heading into the second period. It's going to be Nebraska's choice. He'll defer. Coach Hall says go bottom.
Ricks will start the second period from the bottom position.
To his feet. Stayed to his feet.
Awesome balance here. Oh, and he ends
He
up
drags
with a
his toe
reversal.
there, and he headhunts.
Man, that's a tough one.
They're gonna have to look at replay. Manning and James Green say, "Hey, well, let's take a peek at this."
Because here's the thing, it happened so fast.
And right on the edge.
Our head referee, I feel like he had a good position to look at.
He was there.
What had happened, but I don't think he saw were we inbounds or out of bounds. Was a toe still in? The assistant referee was like, I'm not so sure either. So they're going to review the tape here.
Maybe we can take a look at it too. To us, it looked like it was in. He drags that toe right as he headhunts there on the edge.
My question is if he throws him, is that a here it goes? So
Are there back points? That's my question.
He steps out and around, one toe in there. So the question is,
well, that toe lands in.
Yeah,
Was it over the out of bounds?
Lardson's toe and heel were in, that kept them in, and then Bridger Ricks has his toe in after that exchange. And the question is it a takedown is it a reversal and near fall? Was there enough to get a 2 count?
Ref's still looking at it. Both athletes getting coached up. We're going to see what the ref officially says. They made a decision. They're just figuring out how to announce it. Coach Hall standing nearby, anticipating. Oh, he's not going to give it. We're going to get 2 reversal. 1 escape.
All right. Well, that's way different than what we thought. No near fall, no reversal, just an escape.
That one toe, he probably lost control. That one toe wasn't quite in at the moment they got the reversal.
Sweet
He
single.
dropped straight to that single, and he's in. Coming out the back.
Oh, wow.
That goes quick stale.
That was super, super quick. Huh. Here we go. Neutral. Uh-oh. Bridger ends up in kind of a weird getting caught, and now the takedown.
And near fall too.
And near fall. How many near fall? I can't
tell.
tell.
He's got the leg split. I think 4 on the mat.
All right, 4 on the mat. Yep, we got 4 from our head referee. Lardson caught Ricks and then put him back down on his back, and Ricks almost fighting off, but Lardson keeping those legs split and crowding those hips. So Bridger's got to crawl forward and get his knees down to the mat.
Yeah, it's quite the swing, 7 points. Is he stuck on that? Is he caught in that shoestring? So he had a shoelace. I don't know if his hand got stuck there on accident or what. I think it is incumbent on the athlete to keep their shoelaces taped up, strapped in. Manning's going to have a word with the ref here, but
Coach's misconduct.
Okay, here we go. Kind of a standing roll. Rick's very good at that, keeping his hips aloof.
that'll be it for the second period. 2-7. It's going to be Lauritsen's choice. He'll go bottom. Riding time also in his favor.
Here we go, third period.
Lauritsen sits here. Rick's kind of chinning him back. He looked to go
I'll
kind
tell
of
you
head
though,
toss.
Lauritsen, just really good, just solid wrestling. He's blocking out everything Bridger's thrown at him. Bridger's kind of holding him with his chin almost, kind of hooking him on his shoulder, just keeping him close. But man, everything was blocked out. He stands up, earns a 1-point escape.
Rick's a minute left in the match, looking to put the pace.
Oh, and a shuck by, then almost goes behind, and then Lauritsen with his own shot. But Rick's with his hips square up here. He's got to do something because there's only a minute left, less than. He's going to step inside here for a spladle.
Refs may call stale here.
Man, oh man. See how Ricks was reaching inside. If he could have got down a little bit lower, down at the back of the knee, he could have gone down and rolled.
Final 30. Looking for victory series.
All right, here's what we got to do though. Arm spin to a shot. He's in a single leg here.
Short time.
Well, time expires. Riding time just barely missed, so final match score 8-2. And decision victory.
He's an athlete for sure.
Russian tie here. Rivera just pulls his arm out. Straight on shot from pretty far distance. Penetrates well, but Geronimo just down blocks and kicks his hips back. Ends up here with an underhook and an outside tie. But Van Diep with his head buried right there in Geronimo's shoulder. And the ref says, hey, you know what? We're going to call stalemate. Low levels, like fake there. Van D just circles around.
Geronimo, Utah product, coming out of Layton High School, wrestled for a UVU alumni, Adam Fager, there at Layton High School. Stud program. I think they just won their 6th title in a row, 6A state title. Geronimo himself, a 4-time state champ in Utah.
Both guys just a tight, okay, nice change up there, but tight head-to-head, ear-to-ear type of tie-up on that collar tie. I don't feel like there's a lot of offense when a guy goes ear-to-ear. Hard collar tie. There's a lot of stuff out of it, I understand.
Notice Geronimo, he gets low. He's good at kind of gauging the distance there and dangerous.
Yeah, I've seen him right from that low level or down on his knees spring into a low-level attack. Van D with that underhook tries to elevate it and go for that near leg in that high C. Geronimo clears that arm out. Times that
leg.
perfectly. Okay, heavy whizzer there. Puts Geronimo back down on his forehead. 11 seconds. Got to try to
really good here.
Maybe limp arm out here.
He's going to step all the way over.
He's stepping over, but now Geronimo's got him on his back, but both guys kind of in a funky position. Man, how about that for a scramble right at the last?
Kind of into some Jonesy action, but Van D, tough there. Geronimo gets, like you said, great timing, gets in on the leg, gets the angle even, then kind of stops. Needed to keep moving, keep elevating that leg.
And this is where at the highest levels, and even including what you're seeing from Nebraska tonight, the difference between a very good wrestler like Geronimo and then some of these higher ranked top competition in the country is it's those little things. It's that shot and then a little bit more of an angle or that little bit more of penetration that makes all the difference.
Van D meets him at his level there, briefly.
Geronimo wrestled real low. Van D with great position here. Both guys with a collar tie. Snap down, heavy snap.
Yeah, got him all the way to the mat there. Kind of bull rushed him backwards. Still no offense. Van D hasn't been in on a leg yet. Both guys switching the ties. Geronimo kind of with the head pinch here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, both guys got a clear head there, or, Van D's head underneath Geronimo's chin with an underhook now.
Van D doing a good job controlling the center of the mat. He's got his butt towards the middle. He kind of just making progress, pushing Geronimo out of bounds until the circle here. 30 seconds left in the second period.
Man, Van D, just look at that head position. He's just got
good head position.
He's got a great angle right there. Good underhook and a head position. Right there, I was going to say he's going to go for that near leg in the high C. And Geronimo not giving up anything yet. Nothing yet. Right on the edge, and they're out of bounds.
They're saying out. There's some. We'll go neutral. 6 seconds.
I think Geronimo wanted to go down in the third here. Coach says go neutral, and Geronimo said, all right, here we go. What do you think about that move, Chasen?
I think coaches know something maybe the average fan doesn't, and Van D's really good on top.
Well, here's the deal. Van D had some pretty good offense out of this same underhook here, so we can't just go back to that, right?
Yeah, they'll go still.
He says, get your arm in. Coach Hall says, get your elbow in. That club to an underhook is where Van Die's found some offense here. So you know that's coming. Van Die feels real comfortable elevating and putting that high underhook. Okay, now.
Geronimo with the underhook of his own. He pushed in, but didn't have a lot of move there. Final minute of the match. They go still again.
Got to change up. Geronimo's he's had some offense here, straight on, and then ends up in that underhook again, but he's cleared it out.
Yeah, he kind of got caught in that, 12-6, but Van Die good. He digs that left underhook and kind of just controls the ties.
Geronimo did have some nice offense with some sweep single and some single leg action there in the first period. Too far away, dives in for his legs, and then gets tripped down for that three-point takedown.
He got a little overzealous there and shot from space. Van Die ready. 24 seconds. Another shot from space. Geronimo really grasping at straws.
It's just too far away without a setup, and at this level, you have to set up. You have to get a guy moving forward, or you got to get an angle, and it's just not enough. He's got to actually do a setup.
Van Die quick to the center. 12 seconds.
Now Van Die's just going to run here, but you got to track him down. Got to make it happen. Van Die with heavy hands here. Hey, nice job by Van Die coming away with that 4-point victory over Utah Valley. It's here we go, and we're underway. Oh, sweep single there. Jury in.
Jury got to the leg. Brock Hardy, very gamey.
But he is, and dude, he just grabbed that inside hand that had that lock and just kind of pulled it up higher, and the higher it went, the less control Jury had of that hip.
I know we talked about this earlier, Sammy, but, a lot of Utah fans here tonight to pay homage to one of the greatest to come out of the state. Hardy with a storied career at Nebraska. Last season, a national finalist.
National finalist, and I feel like Brock is a fantastic ambassador for the sport. He's great for the Cornhusker wrestling team, and as a representative from Utah. Now, admittedly, this is a type of talent you got to keep in your state, right? So, Utah Valley, as we continue to sweep single there, as we continue to recruit and keep our best talent in state.
They got a little gamey there on the side.
Put a good team together.
Yeah, we got a lot of tough talent come out of Utah. Hayden Drury, actually from Washington State, has been tried and true here at Utah Valley. He's an NCAA qualifier. Currently ranked number 19 in the country.
Hardy, watch this pressure. Hardy's pressure is almost like relentless. He's just always moving forward, right? And we go into a shot and then a reshot. Hardy with a single leg, he dives down and picks up the gather of the legs together and picks up a three-point takedown. Oh, and a jump to that. Oh, this is not good for Hayden. Hardy knew what he was doing. He's done this. I've seen this now a couple times from highlights of Brock this year. He's getting very, very comfortable diving to that cradle and then rolls the cradle through.
It was really impressive. He kind of let Drury hop away and got that space, and then Hardy jumps to the lock and rolls him over his body. They're going to see, how many seconds there was exposure, or was it out of bounds at all?
So the official review now is, was there near fall as we went out of bounds? That cradle roll, I've seen Brock do that, just in highlights this year several times. It's a go-to move for him.
He's really proficient there, and that's some high-level stuff. He's like letting him hop away, kind of letting him have space. And for Drury, he's doing the right thing. He's hopping out. He's trying to get that leg free, and yoink.
That changes a match real drastically too. I mean, a 3-point takedown, near fall to go with it.
Refs being thorough here.
With a review like this long, I always say this, it's like you come back, we've been wrestling for almost 2.5 minutes, and both guys are going to be fresh. I mean, I'm looking at Brock, I'm looking at Hayden, both of them are like, hey, we're cool.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of a breather here. So, that's good and bad. I think there's pros and cons to that if you're competing here. Crowd chanting, "Let's go, Drury."
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Clap.
The Nebraska fans are even saying it. Looks like the referees have come to a decision. No near fall. They're going to say it's out of bounds. Hardy kind of, he's hearing it. He's like agreeing. He's like, yeah, it was out.
He's like, you didn't need that much time.
Hey, that was a good brick throw by Coach Hall.
No, Coach, I'm serious. Coach Hall has some vision. He sees all the intricacies of position. And I've never seen him challenge and not come away with a victory there. I guess an affirmative challenge. Hardy is so tight and just sticky here on that spiral ride. Legs trying to come in. Drury knows it, blocks it out. Okay, there he goes. He enters an escape. And again, Brock just forward, all up in his face. A little bit of a shot, and Drury down blocks.
Kind of chippy here on the edge of the mat.
Warning stalling on Hayden Drury. Little too much time right on that edge, wrestling that edge, I think, for the ref.
At the end of the first period, Hardy leads 3-1. He'll start the second period on bottom.
Drury, historically sticky on top. He's been really proficient here this season. Guys are struggling
Big up,
to
big down, but man, it's like springs are in Hardy's knees. Boom, he just jumps right back up to his feet.
Yep, and
Coming inside the lock here.
That's what it takes to escape. At this level, you got to be bouncy.
Hardy just winning that position, just everything dug out. Drury trying his best and usually rides real tough on top. Head snap to kind of an outside sweep, but just not enough penetration to make anything of it. Okay, Russian. Drury's got some offense out of that, but Hardy just blocked that out way before Drury could get that position that he wanted or needed.
Notice Drury adding in some fakes, too. Hardy didn't really flinch.
Got to keep him honest, though, right? Here's this Russian tie again for Drury.
30 seconds in the second period. Drury with the really deep Russian tie, he's got that pulled in, and Hardy does a good job of clearing it.
Heavy hands, busy hands. It's a nice hand fight for both guys for the majority of this second period.
That'll be it. It's Hardy's choice, or Drury's choice. Let's choose bottom.
Now Brock's tough with this spiral ride, and the leg ride comes in, but I think Drury knows it.
Yeah, Brock also, always dangerous. Coach Hall says, keep your elbow in. We got blood. Coach Hall in referee's position, showing him exactly what to do. Now we got Timmy posting on Coach Hall's shoulder for when they get into neutral. So Drury knows what to do. Last 2 minutes as we go into the final period. Score 4-1 in favor of Brock Hardy. Riding time not a factor.
Okay. Oh, man. Drury almost grabbed that inside leg. Okay, he's still on it. He's still on it.
He's creating
got to bury his
space.
head right here. He's got to bring that thigh back of his hamstring up on top of his head.
Be careful for Brock dropping that elbow into the ribs there. He's been known to.
There he goes. Now we got to keep going. Got to get your knees under you and elevate that up.
Drury's still working. He keeps the elbow in, gets to his both feet.
Brock kind of just throws that leg in. It's his job to return, but he doesn't. So Drury gets that escape. Riding time did just eclipse 1 minute, so there is a riding time point. So takedown's pivotal here with burn some time for Drury if he's going to come away with a victory here.
Drury looking for a post here.
Well, we kind of feel and know it's coming. Hardy likes to just touch, or come club with a heavy hand. If you time it right, you can hit it right. Russian tie. Got to go for something. Shot here. Now we go. Hardy tough right here. He's fighting those hands.
Hardy also with some wonky knees. He's really bendy here and can slip a knee out. Drury tries to pull him back in as time expires, but that'll be And they kind of got tangled right there on the edge.
Well, I'll be honest, man. I mean, if you think about that, that's a one takedown match. That takedown in the first period was everything that Brock Hardy needed on his.
Evans having a really good season. He dropped a match against Wyoming's Willishell. That week, the whole team was really sick, especially David Evans. Probably shouldn't have wrestled.
The whole squad was kind of messed up on that. Oh, kind of an interesting high C there. A little snag on the back of the knee. But yeah, we looked real flat that night. But Evans, from that point, has had really, really great performance.
Yeah, the only other loss Evans has had was first of the season at the Cliff Keen against Jackson Joy from Cornell, who's currently ranked number 2 in the country at 149. So Lamer, no slouch. He was NCAA qualifier at Cal Poly last season. He went 1-2 before getting picked up by the Huskers for his senior year. Originally out of Oregon. Whereas David Evans, he's a Pennsylvania athlete. He started his career at Penn State. Oof.
Rolls up underneath, but didn't come away with like picking up the leg or anything. And so Lammer comes away with that 3-point takedown. All right, cuts him loose. David Evans earns that 1-point escape.
Yeah, 1-3, about a minute left in the first period. UVU looking to cap off the duel with a win.
Lammer, nice snap down. Heavy hands, pulls him down. Times it right.
Deep.
Timed right, but he can't just shoot and then stay. He's got to start moving an angle, and now he's getting extended up, but he's pulling up. He's now getting his knees under him, going to it.
Looks like they'll go stale here. Coach Hall with some advice there.
Yeah, Coach is like, hey, get to that corner. Go around the corner. Get that angle. Oh, like little duck opportunity there. But Evans gets his hands on him. He doesn't make him feel comfortable doing that. All right, time expires. Evans defers in the second period here.
He'll start from the bottom position in round 2.
Evans kind of likes that crab ride, but it doesn't really sit back into it and just lets Lammer comes up out and earns that 1-point escape.
Snap there. Both guys kind of straight arming it. Trading snaps. 90 seconds left in the second. Lamer doing a good job pressuring forward and kind of controlling the ties.
Elbow pass there, but no real offense off of it. from Evans. Jason, if you're Evans, and now Evans gets hit with a stall warning, Lammer has had more of the offense, and then bam,
there.
Right when I say that, he comes away with a blast double.
Yeah, it kind of just shot through him. Lamer with a quick escape, though.
He times it well. I will tell you, Evans' timing is phenomenal. But
yeah,
I was going to say, you got to think in the second period, you got to score some points, put some points on the board. He does such, but gives away that escape
stall warning
rather quickly, and that stall warning, Jason.
Hey, Coach Ed Scott and Adam Hall saying, hey, breathe here, breathe. As he chooses bottom going into the third round. Hey, final period of the night, Sam. David Evans down by a point. Riding time not a factor. This is going to come down to a takedown.
Oh, and a reach back, and he pulls him under. Oh, but not enough to keep him on his back, but he comes into a whizzer, and another throw. He's got him. Escape point. Two throws.
He's tricky there. He did that against Stanford early in the season, first duel of the season, to win the match. Kind of ripped the headgear off of Lamer there.
Coach Manning was like, "Are you okay?" Because it looked like he got spiked on his head a little bit there.
Yeah, it was tight. Scores 5-5.
Like you said, Jason, it's going to go down a takedown here.
Lamer with a good angle, not quite enough.
It's all tied up with just a minute left. Wolverines are facing the board.
Everyone's going crazy in here right now.
Final minute of the duel. This match coming down to the wire.
Evans again, nice reattacks, nice timing of his own offense. Shot straight on. He kind of goes and reattacks again.
Look at Lamer. Notice he straight arms it there on that thigh. He's got to keep that distance.
Yep, just blocking him out.
25 seconds. Tap
Shot
and go.
and a shot, but nothing. Both guys. Bounce on the head, and Lamer kind of running, going. Oh, and Evans does just enough.
Evans runs through it. He looks to the corner like, oh yeah.
David Evans with that three-point takedown right as the time about expires.
And he'll take home the victory with that last second takedown. 8-5 for your winner, David Evans.
Well, wrestling fans, if you've joined us tonight, whether you're tuning in from Nebraska or across the United States, we appreciate everybody joining us.
UVU fans, stay tuned. March 6th, Big 12 tournament. This is where guys qualify to go to the